Hi, I'm Kara Goslin, and I am a business economics with an emphasis in accounting and history double major. Last year I studied at the University of York in England. I took all major classes in economics and history. They were pretty much the same as they are here at UCSB as far as what I was learning, but the format of the classes was definitely different. A lot less class time, which for me I preferred. It's a lot more independent study. For history classes, for example, you'd only have one class a week for 2 to 3 hours, and the rest of the time you're expected to do reading on your own. This is really, I think, a little bit better for study abroad students because it gave you more time to go off and do other fun stuff, as well as getting your studies done. For economics, it's pretty much the same everywhere, so not a lot of difference. All my units transferred back for my major, for both of my majors, so definitely worked out for me. While I was in York, I got the opportunity to volunteer at a medieval townhouse called Barley Hall, which is part of the York Archaeological Trust. It was a really awesome experience. Mostly I was working in the gift shop at the front desk, greeting visitors. It was really awesome. Got to meet a ton of international tourists and academics and professionals. Got to help out with some exhibitions. Learned a lot about the history of the area and got some really awesome experience in an area of history that I'm particularly interested in, which is public history, museum curatorship. So it was a really awesome way to kind of apply my academics in the real world. Meeting people, I joined a ton of different clubs and societies. One of the cool things I did was Outdoor Society, which was met on Sundays, and we'd go hiking in the English countryside, have a Sunday roast at a pub halfway through, and get to see a ton of different places that I wouldn't have normally seen, and got to meet a ton of cool people. Also as in a choir, where we got to sing at the top of York Minster during the Day of Ascension, and lots of just really awesome clubs like that that you can join and that I really took advantage of. Also, one of the cool things about the UK is the pub culture. So often you'd go to a class and go with professors or students and get to go to the pub afterwards and continue talking about academics or other topics. It was a really awesome sort of experience, being able to be in a relaxed atmosphere and still be talking about really interesting subjects. So I really enjoyed that. There were a lot of great festivals throughout the UK, especially in York. It's known as the City of Festivals. I got to see Viking reenactment battles, Roman fort tents, really awesome stuff. One of my favorite festivals was the Literature Festival. I got to go and see Diane Setterfield, who is the best-selling author of The 13th Tale, who's from the Yorkshire area, and it was at the Golden Fleece pub up in an upper room where the floorboards were slanted and there's a bunch of mismatched chairs, and there were about 15 people that went. We were sitting listening to this best-selling author talk about her experiences writing and where she came up with ideas, and it was a really intimate experience and really eye-opening, and I got to meet Diane Setterfield afterwards, and she signed my book, and I thought that was a really awesome experience.